with 20 points. His average for the year is 17.6, but that is a little misleading, Wendy, because there were a couple games when he had that bad ankle that he played in, but he didn't get much time.
35, Jensen.
Bontemps again from out. Biegeski gets the ball. That time we had a block by Bontemps. Well, they call a foul on Garrison. Morrison will go at the line with a 1-and-1.
Shooting 1-1.
Well, Kevin Bontemps leads the ball game, and he gets a fine hand from this crowd.
30 points for Kevin.
Well, you know, he gets credit for those 30 points that he scores, but all those assists, they're worth some points too, Gary. High pass to Biegeski, and he gets it. Mike has really shown some offensive punch tonight.
He's got 18 points.
Now there's a basket by Morrison. Makes it 92-67, 3 minutes to go in this ball game. Dave Welsh. He missed. Ball's on the floor. Garrison high up there with Morrison. Mike Biegeski leaves the ball game, and he gets a fine hand from this crowd.
18 points.
Mike has just played a tremendous ball game tonight. You know, the people that were watching this telecast at the very beginning and saw that quilt that the home ec class is making, representing each square as representing the names of the ball players. They've got the hand script of the kids' signatures, and they're sewing it in red, and it's just a very fine quilt. And they're going to raffle that off, I believe, at halftime at the next ball game, which will be this Friday night against Rockford East. Anybody would like to get in on that, they ought to get up here and buy a raffle ticket, call the home ec class, whatever. Because I think they'd enjoy having it for years to come.
That's right. Of course, they'll still have an opportunity again Friday night until halftime of the varsity game when they do raffle it off. You know, one thing people like to do, I think, and it never proves anything, but people like to kind of compare scores, Wendy, and there's been a lot of question, you know, why doesn't Morton move up in the polls and so on and so forth. But there are some fine basketball teams in the state this year, and they don't seem to lose. But I noticed Saturday night, Rockford Auburn went down to Quincy and played Quincy High School. It was a one-point ball game, so it must have been a barn burner over there.
Dave Welch from the corner, he missed it. Matt Heffelfinger with the ball, gets it to Garrison. Well, we got 2:28 to go in this game, and the Morton fans are wanting to get 100. That
Two
time
of them.
Welch gets it. That makes it 94-67. Good block there by Welch. Back to Welch.
44 got Scott, I think.
Well, we had a foul back up the floor. And Scott Berger will go at the line with a 1-and-1. Boy, this crowd is excited. They're hungry for 100 points. there by Hummel.
Good by number 20, Hummel.
Scott Berger from out. He doesn't get it. And Berger picks up a foul.
Basket by Hummel, good.
That basket does count by Hummel. Well, they have erased that mark of 70 points. Normal Community has 71 points, 72 with that free throw. And that's the most points scored against the Potters this year. Ben Chismark comes out of the ball game, and he gets a fine hand. Dave Welch from out, and he gets it. That's 96 with a minute 23 to go.
And that Dave Welch is a good shooter. He's been in there before and hit 3 or 4 shots at a time. He's a good shooter. Of course, he's got the baseline here, and he can shoot from either corner. You can see him down here right now, just looking for the open spot.
Here he goes. Oh, he didn't take it. Garrison takes one. I was almost racking those 2 points up for Wells, but he didn't take that last shot.
There's Kevin Winkler in the ball game. He broke that finger and hasn't played for about 3 or 4 weeks.
Well, we got a problem at the scores bench. Fisher goes over there to check it out. Observed the official say that probably Kevin Winkler's name was not in the scorebook, which is a technical foul. And right now, Reamer is at the line shooting a technical for the Ironmen.
Technical foul, number 10, Kevin Winkler, down the scorebook.
Winkler picks up the foul. 51 seconds to go in this ball game, 96-73. We do have one more ball game that we want to bring you on Cable 7, Continental Cablevision. That will be this Friday night when the Potters play host to Rockford East.
I mentioned that they are going to have the announcements on selling tickets for that regional tournament in the paper. Those of you watching should look for that in the paper this week to find out if you're interested in going to that game next Tuesday night at East Peoria against Olympia. Find out when you can buy your tickets. We are going to have about 750 adult tickets on sale.
Well, I might take this opportunity to mention also that if you can't go to the ball games, tune in to WTAZ, because they are going to follow the Potters on the tournament trail.
That's right. They followed us all the way through.
And just so happens that the WTAZ is our sponsor this second half, so we're glad that they are bringing the Potter basketball on tournament trail. Well, we're getting close, Gary. There's 97.
Well, if he puts this one in, we got a chance.
And he gets it. Well, one basket away. 30 seconds to go. Well, that foul was on Scott Berger. And that used up 20 seconds, so looks like Morton's going to have the ball one more time. See if they can hit this 100 mark.
Well, we knew that Normal was shooters and could put the ball in the basket, and they, of course, do have the season high against our Morton Potters this year with 77 points right now.
Well, a little excitement there.
You can bet your bottom dollar we're still going to try to get the ball from them.
Oh, we got it!
1 second left.
Oh, we got it! You can tell by the crowd.
With 1 second left on the clock.
You know, Scott Berger put that in right at the end of the game, and he also got one just like it at the end of the half. This crowd loves it.
Well, they got that score off of the board awful fast. I think the final score was 100 to 77.
That's right, 100 to 77, and that 77 is most points scored against the Potters this year. That's done by the Normal Ironmen. Well, we certainly are happy to bring you these ball games on behalf of the Morton High School and Continental Cablevision. Gary Parmalee and myself, Wendell Good, enjoy doing this. We've had a lot of nice compliments from the people in the area that have mentioned that they have seen these games and do enjoy them very much. In just a second, I think Gary's got a few statistics here that I might pass on to you. I would like to remind you that our second half sponsor was WTAZ Radio. In fact, if you get a chance, take part or mention to some of these people that any one of the three sponsors that sponsors each game. First half was sponsored by Bill Clayson Ford and Goffinet Engineering, and this last half by WTAZ Radio. Well, we have a few statistics here that we would like to give you. Looks like Jack Nelson, that little guard, number 10, ended up with 22 points. Morrison with 8, and Jensen with 18. Tim Block had 11. Steve DeVore, the sophomore guard, had 4. Greg Ummel come in reserve spot with 5. Gardner with 4. Reamer with 1. Burton 2, and Kiley 2, for a total of 77 points. For Morton, Andy Kaufman had 20. Steve Weibel ended up with 12, Mike Bageski had 18, and I wouldn't be surprised if that isn't as high this year. Bontemps ended up the game with 30. Greg Garrison had 2. Chismark had 4. Dave Welch come in there and hit 2 key baskets for 4 points. And Berger, who put that basket in right at the horn to make it 100 points, and which give him a total of 10 for the evening.
Notice we had 5 men in double figures, Wendy.
That's good balance scoring. Well, we'll wrap it up now. We have enjoyed bringing this game to you. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineups. Ready for the start of this ball game. We got Bageski at center, along with Brian McClung. So we'll give you the lineups as we go. Morton lineup is the same as usual. We got Weibel and Kaufman at the forwards.
Looks like we got our regular 1-3-1 trap again, Wendell.
Looks that way. McClung, 40. Bring the ball out, a regular zone defense, out of bounds. McCafferty and Bontemps at the guard, Bageski at the center.
Metamora's in a man-to-man defense.
Looks that way to start with.
I think that's their main defense, Wendy.
Right. Tried to feed into Kaufman, and he drops it. Winkler got the ball. Tight zone defense for Morton. 1-3-1 trapping defense. Heck with the ball into Brunicky. No good. Rebound. Heck, you got a foul. Foul on 42, McCafferty.
Beneke missed that shot, Wendy, but I know he's a good shooter from about 15 feet, so we're going to have to try to keep him from getting that ball in that area that he just shot from.
And Heck makes the first one. First point on the score. Metamora 1. Morton nothing. 1 minute has been played. Rebound by Tips and up the floor to fast break. And he spins in and the ball goes out.
The fine drive, a typical Bontemps drive, just didn't go in.
Winkler and Jones bringing the ball up. Trying their best to work it in. We got a steal by Bontemps. There he goes again. Rebound by McClung. And Morton hasn't scored, and we've gone nearly 2 minutes. Cafferty with the rebound. Pass from Biegeski into Kaufman. Oh, it rolls out, but we got a foul. Foul is on Winkler. Kaufman will be at the line with 2 shots. And with 5:57 to go in the first quarter, it's still 1 for Metamora, nothing for Morton. And Kaufman breaks the ice. Ready for the next one. It's up and good. Pass in here stolen by Weibel. Bontemps brings it up. Weibel's set shot is good. Boy, that's his spot. He can him there all night.
That's right, Wendy. They just can't let him stop and get planted because he puts the ball in the basket when he gets that opportunity.
The defense is plenty tight. They haven't got too many shots yet.
That's right.
Rebound Biegeski.
I had an opportunity to see them last night, Wendell, and I think this pressure of Morton's trap will really give them trouble.
Bontemps with his pump, and it goes in, and they are going to count it. You know, we got 2 teams out here representing 35 wins and 1 loss. Morton 18-0 and Metamora 17-1.
That's right. Both communities have a lot to be proud of this year, Wendy.
That makes it 7-1 Morton. 4:56 to go in the first quarter.
There's another steal.
Kaufman steals the ball. Oh, fade away by Biegeski. It looked tough.
I think Mike's back to his full strength again after having that bout with the flu last week.
Basket by Heck. Makes it 7-3 Morton. Little time to adjust the net there.
Looks like Metamora's changed their defense to a 1-3-1 now. I think they will mix those defenses up a little bit, even though man-to-man is their prime defense.
Oh, that was some pass there to McCafferty. Got a jump ball.
Weibel got in there. Of course, Weibel is Morton's leading rebounder for the year.
Weibel gets the tip, but Jones gets the ball. And a bad pass underneath into McClung. Morton to get her out of bounds.
It's hard to get that ball moving around with those arms the way they play that defense. Quick hands for Morton.
They extend those arms to cover a lot of area, don't they?
Yes, they do. I noticed Metamora's back in a man-to-man defense again, trying to keep Morton off balance. They run that man-to-man defense very well, too, Wendy.
Weibel with a missed shot there. Winkler with the ball, bringing it up. Seems like we're always getting a hand on it.
That's right.
Just like that. Brunicky with a shot. Rebound, Kaufman. And we got a foul. Foul be on Winkler. Morton take it out of bounds.
Nobody penetrates in the state any better than Kevin Bontemps.
On the front end of that fast break, boy, he is tough.
Good shot.
Basket by Biegeski. Boy, that helped out when he scored from in there. Makes it 9-3 Morton.
Three-quarter zone press now.
Oh, McClung easy and blew it.
I think he hurried it a little bit. He was worried about those big men coming in, Wendy.
Kevin got bumped on that one. Foul's given to McClung. Bontemps the line with 2 shots, I think.
We got a 9-3 ball game with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. Score's kind of low. It's unusual for Kevin to miss that shot. I think he went in the game shooting about 85% from the free throw line.
That's not too bad.
Not bad at all.
That makes it 10-3 Morton. And the pressure's on. Clear up the court.
Did a fine job to break that.
Biegeski with a shot. Biegeski rebound. That's Bontemps. That guy thought he was going to drive on him. He just backed out and popped one.
That's right.
We got a block. Beautiful block. You know, he goes at a block most time with the left hand. He got that with his right hand. Steve Weibel knocked the ball out, so Metamora gets it back. Rebound Biegeski, boy, he wanted that one bad. Kaufman the rebound,
Good
the spin,
move.
and
Good
then he got
move.
it. That makes it Morton 14, Metamora 3.
And he's so quick inside on those moves.
Metamora still gets the ball. Got the press on full court. It's giving him troubles.
This Jones won the ball game for him last night. He's a good shooter.
Quite a collision decision there.
Mike did a lot of hustling there. A lot of hustling, blocking the shot, getting the block, and trying to take it in himself.
I think he was getting all wound up there to go up and dunk that ball.
I think he had that in his mind. McClung got himself in foul trouble last night, too, so I don't know whether that's kind of a tendency of his or not.
That's his third foul. Greg Lyons comes in and takes his place. And Weibel, hustling for the ball, picks up the foul. Looks like Steve's third foul, I see by the lights.
Good block, but he must have hit him afterwards.
We got 45 seconds to go. Score Morton 14, Metamora 3. Winkler. No shot. It's Metamora out of bounds.
Must have fouled him after the shot. I think he blocked it and then hit him after the shot, Wendy.
Good hustle there by McCaverty, but he loses the ball.
We got Greg Lyons, number 42, in for McClung since he got in foul trouble. He missed that last shot. He's a nice big boy, too. He got some pretty good size.
We're down to the 33-second mark.
Can't let this boy shoot. The shot looks funny, but it goes in usually.
That was Kaufman with the rebound. Don Tibbs with that little delay there. Got around his man, up and in. Shot by Heck, no good. Rebound, Bogeski. We got 6 seconds.
Good block, good block.
That's the end of the first quarter. Morton 16, Metamora 3.
Boy, this first quarter has been a real good quarter, especially on defense for Morton, and I just don't think that Metamora is going to be able to beat this trap. I think the guards had trouble in the time that I saw them play in the past, and looks to me like they're just really having trouble tonight out here with it.
I know. I look at those that trapping defense, and you think, boy, I'd hate to be one of those guards out there. All they can do is make you look bad.
That's right. We're not only big, the hands are all over, but the hands are so quick, and the kids are so smart. Morton kids are so smart, they know where that ball has to go, and they've always got their hand on the ball. That makes it awful difficult, and they pick you up at half court, and they have you out there 35 feet from the basket, and it's difficult.
You team with 17-1 record and score 3 points. That's got to hurt a little psychologically, doesn't it?
No question about it. No question about it.
We're getting ready to start the second quarter here. Morton 16-3.
See, McClung's back in that ball game with 3 fouls. I guess they figure they've got to go.
Bogeski with a tip and Kaufman with the ball. Oh, in and out.
There's a good move there.
Oh, that was beautiful. Kaufman, that rebound, a little spin, and up and in.
There's a nice play.
Kurt Jones with that basket. They got it in there and tight that time.
Now they're back in that 1-3-1 zone.
Kaufman, that rebound.
Nice quick move.
Oh, who was that? Weibel with the tip.
Weibel tipped and missed it. Had 3 opportunities there. Just didn't go in the wall. Basket. trap there.
Got a little foul there on McCafferty. Winkler taking the ball out.
He's a shooter. He's a shooter.
That makes the score 18 Morton, 7 Metamora. Good rebound by tip in by Bontemps. Good rebound there by Geske. McClung with the ball. He gets it in there. Scores. That makes it Morton 20. Metamora 9.
There's another quick move by Kaufman.
That little spin and it's in. You know, it seems like Morton's got two guys on the ball at all times.
That's right. Oh, it looks like Metamora might be loosening up a little bit now.
Wasn't that Heck that made that last shot?
Yes.
And there's Weigel in his shot.
You cannot let him set. You let him set, and the ball is in the basket. Another block. You know, Mike doesn't score too many points for Morton. I don't know what he scores, 8 or 9 points. But he's so effective on blocking shots and defense, and you can't measure his importance to the basketball team.
You know, as big as Beneke is, Beneke, I wonder how many shots he's had blocked this year. That's got to hurt him a little psychologically when he misses one.
Well, they're out shooting 15 feet, and Mike's blocking them.
Geske really took that one. I don't know what happened on that one. We had a tip by McCafferty. We didn't get the points. Scores, Morton 24, Metamora 11. McClung gets a basket. That makes Morton 24, Metamora 13 with 4:40 to go in the half.
Good pass. Ooh.
Good pass, feed in there by Bontemps.
There's Garrison in from McCafferty.
Greg Garrison's done a fine job this year coming off that bench.
Yes, he has, and he did a good job while Mike was sick last week, and I think Greg did a good job.
4:30 to go in the second quarter. Mike makes this one. We can double the score. 25-13 at right now, and he missed it. Mike hustles and gets it.
I think Andy forced that one a little bit.
Every once in a while, he shuffles those feet right before he goes up. Foul on Garrison. I think both teams are in the 1-and-1 now, so Jones ought to be going to the line with his 1-and-1.
He's an excellent free throw shooter. Last night he made 6 free throws in the overtime. 6 out of 6, so he's a very good free throw shooter.
Gets 2 there. Makes it 25-15. Morton over the Redbirds. They're using that zone more than the man-to-man. They tried the man-to-man once in a while, but
well, the zone will help stop the penetration of Kevins.
Redbirds are trying their best to break that ball in the middle and having a tough time. How about that block?
Excellent.
I think we got a foul on Kaufman.
McClung made an excellent fake, an excellent move, and Mike didn't take it. Nice block.
That'll be Jones at the line. He's already hit several free throws. Got his 1-and-1 coming up. We got 3:27 to go in the second quarter. Morton score 25. Redbirds 15.
You know, Wendy, it looks to me as though after that first 6 or 7 minutes of the ball game, Metamora has kind of adjusted to the shock of playing in this gym and the excited crowd that we have, and they're playing good basketball now. I think Morton is missing some good shots, though. Kevin usually doesn't miss those shots. He's been missing.
You know, when those cheerleaders go up and that girl up that high, I think she just represents how high this crowd is when they watch these Potters play.
I think that's Mike Borgeski's sister that gets up on top of that one mountain, does a backflip off of it. It's scary.
Jones comes to the line. He's going to have a 1-and-1.
That is definitely not the man to foul.
And he hits them both. 25-17, Morton. 3:24 to go. Looks like the Redbird zone is kind of hustling a little more than they were to begin with.
Looks like Morton's a little baffled.
Well, Weigel had his shot, just missed it a little. I'd call that real hustle by Kevin.
That's right. Both players hustled real well.
Of course, what made that happen is Weigel's hands. That kid really sticks those in there and gets that ball more than anybody I think I've seen. Ball hit to support at the top, therefore Metamora out of bounds. McCafferty's coming back in, replaces Garrison. Haven't been many substitutions this first half. We got 2:33 to go. Kevin with that steal and in with a layup.
There's another boy that gets his hand on the ball a lot.
27-17. 2 minutes to go and a half.
Metamora's not afraid to put that ball up.
Traveling there by Jones. Morton gets the ball, 1:57 to go. 27-17 is the score. Morton. That was a real nice pass.
Nice pass from Borgeski.
Bontemps to Borgeski into Kaufman. Kaufman gets a basket and foul. That makes it 29-17. And he turns into three-point play.
Back up to 13 points.
1:40 to go in the second quarter, 30-17, Morton. Chapman with the rebound.
Good feed, good feed.
What an assist by Bontemps. Right under there to Begeski, and he lays it in. Well, another basket, we can double the score. We were down there for a little bit. 32-17 Morton. Basket by Jones. Seconds.
Looks like maybe they're going to hold her for one shot. I don't know here.
32-19. Bontemps up with a shot, and it goes in. 34-19, 36 seconds to go in the half. Jones with a shot. Begeski with a rebound. And Coach Reiser asking for one shot. But Begeski says, I'm going to get one myself. And it's 36-19, 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of the first half. Morton, 36. Redbirds, 19.
You know, Wendy, that Metamora, we were saying Metamora was coming back, and they got that game to 25-17, and then all of a sudden here it is, 36-19 for the half. Morton is definitely an explosive ball club. But
we have the Morton drill team coming on the floor now for a little halftime entertainment.
we've got some scoring statistics here for the first half. I don't know if you'd like to give them.
Well, if I can follow your writing here. What do we got? They've only got 3 guys that have scored. This Kurt Jones has, what is that, 10 points?
Yeah, 3 baskets and 4 free throws.
3 baskets, 4 free throws. And McClung has 2 baskets for 4 points. And then Joe Heck has 2 baskets and a free throw for 5 points.
Totaling 19 for the first half.
For the Morton Potters. Go down here. It looks like Kevin has about, let's see, six baskets and 2 free throws, 14 points. Steve Weibel has 2 baskets and 2 free throws for 6. And then we move on down here. Kaufman has 4 baskets and a free throw for 9 points. And then Mike Biegeski has 3 baskets and a free throw for 7. That's what you call balanced scoring.
You got some good balanced scoring there, right? Mike McCafferty played in the first half, as did Greg Garrison, but neither one of them scored.
This only one in foul trouble is Brian McClung. You know, earlier in the game, I think I said something like the lights out here showed that Weibel had 3 fouls, but he really only has 1. Nobody in Morton has more than 1 foul.
Well, I don't know if those figures are accurate, Wendell. We're having fun up here the first time and trying to do everything at the same time. I'm not so sure those fouls are correct.
Well, now, I didn't know that you ever missed anything there, Gary.
Now you know. It has been a fine ball game, though. I don't know what Metamora is talking about at halftime. I don't really know what, if I were coaching the ball club, what I would tell them to do different. They've got an awful big task on their hand, Wendy. Morton, of course, state power and big and strong and mobile. I think Metamora has done a pretty fair job. It's just pretty difficult to contain the Potters.
Well, it certainly has so far this year with most every team they've played. And their record 18-0 kind of shows that.
That's right. Of course, we've got some big ball games coming up. I think some big ones for the year, really. Next weekend, we've got 4 games at home. One on Friday night against Chillicothe, and Saturday night, I think it's a makeup game, Rockford-Auburn. And then a rare Monday evening basketball game with St. Ignatius with the freshman-sophomore game starting at 4:30. And then Tuesday night, February 20th, with Normal Community. So we've got some real big basketball games coming up.
Yeah, you know, this Rockford team, Rockford-Auburn, was rated, I think they're still rated the top 15, about 10th or 12th. And then later in the season, we play Rockford East, which ended up 4th place in the tournament last year, state tournament, and they have 4 players back.
Sorry,
they hold a victory over that Rockford-Auburn teams coming in.
Yes, I think Norm Reiser went up and Steve Shupp went up to scout that ball game, and Rockford East was really super that night and won the ball game by 15 or 20 points. Of course, we play them at home here, too. We only have 1 game remaining on our regular schedule away, and that was the game with Galesburg on February 23rd, I think, and I noticed that an announcement was made tonight that on February 17th here at Morton High School, I think at 10 o'clock in the morning, tickets will go on sale to the general public for that game over at Galesburg, and that should be a good one, too. It's always tough to play at Galesburg.
You know, the St. Ignatius team coming down from Chicago, most people around here probably don't know too much about them. They're in the tough Catholic League up there in Chicago, and right now they're on top. I think their record is 13-2 in the conference. They have a fine ball club. They do hold a victory over that Westinghouse team that Morton played.
Right, and I think you're right. I think most of us don't know too much about St. Ignatius, but Norm Reiser told me about a week or 2 ago they beat De La Salle, and at the time De La Salle was rated in the top 10 in the state of Illinois in AA, so they've got to be a good basketball team, and then they can knock off Westinghouse too. We've seen them, and they had a real fine ball club.
Well, one thing's for certain, those teams that we just mentioned, they're in the top 15 in the state for sure.
That's right. You know, while we're talking here, I just was thinking, a reminder to the people that we hope that Continental cable can continue.
Cable 7.
Pardon?
This is Cable 7.
Cable 7, Continental TV, or...
Go ahead, Gary. You'll get it right in a minute.
We do appreciate the fact that they're televising this ball game for Morton and for the public, and hope that they will be able to broadcast some more basketball games.
Well, we're getting ready to start the second half. The teams come on the floor, and Morton looks like they're starting the same lineup that started the game, and it appears that way for the Redbirds also. McClung jumping, Geske with a tip into Bontemps, and he fakes, and up and in. There's 2 points, and now the score is doubled, 38-19.
Again. Boy, they play well together as a team on defense. They anticipate.
Into Kaufman, up and in. I think I called that one a little soon, but I knew what he's going to do.
Well, you've seen him for 4 years.
Good hands by Bogeski. Into Weibel, and there's 2. Seen Morton so many times this year, just all of a sudden explode, come right out. They've scored 6 quick points here.
It's a nice move by McClung. Bogeski fouled him, I think.
That's Mike's second foul. McClung at the line with 2. Makes it Morton 42, Metamora 20. Pass deep into McClung, back out to Jones. We got a foul on Bogeski. That's about his third, isn't it? Yes, it is. Third foul. McClung at the line. McClung has 3 fouls. The 2 centers ended up here with 3 fouls each.
Morton has begun this second half dropping back into the normal 1-3-1 trap defense, probably just to see what changes, if any, Metamora is going to be making during the second half, because that press definitely was effective in the first half.
Basket by Bontemps. So far, Metamora stayed pretty much with that zone, that 1-3-1. A few times they had the man-to-man, but they didn't stay in it very long. But how was that? That's Hecht made that shot.
Got net problem. Referee Bingo Kratz down there going to take care of the net. Bingo's been around for a long time, Wendell. I'm sure you know him very well.
Yeah, he's had a few state tournaments.
Yes, he has.
Pass into Kaufman. Oh, Tuffy.
Well, Mike kind of surprised some people, I think, in that first half when he got those 3 baskets, a couple outside shots, and 7 points. I think you got a foul there on...
I believe that's Winkler.
Winkler. Well, he followed his shot and was hustling, and coach can't complain about that.
That's Winkler's third foul. Looks like about a 1-2-1-1 right now on that defense.
I think he just dropped back because Bogeski was playing low. I think McClung dropped back on him. I think it's still 1-3-1. back in there for McClung.
Weibel with his shot. Oop. Kaufman goes up with a spin and back in.
Double the score again, 46-23 with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
There's that long pass. Bontemps gets it.
Timeout. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Score now is 48 Morton, Metamora 23. 4:50 to go in the third quarter.
They're just having a difficult time with that defense of Morton's, as has everybody else this year. But
you know, I had some people asking me what they thought about this game tonight, with Metamora coming in here with that fine record. And I just said that I think the big difference is the defense that Morton has. That Metamora is just not used to playing against a team with that tough a defense.
That's right. They've got a fine team, and you never know what's going to happen when two teams do play each other, Wendell. But you're right. Their schedule is a fine schedule, but it just isn't quite as difficult as what Norm Reiser set up for the Morton Potters this year, and that's helped.
Weibel with the rebound. Well, we wait for the referee, see who he calls.
You know, Andy Kaufman went into this ball game, I think, leading the team in field goal accuracy, and I don't think he's hurt his average any tonight with those moves he's been making.
I think his average is around 64, 65%. Free throws. You know, he's shooting 87% of the line. That's not too bad.
I think he's got 4 out of 5 tonight.
Pigeski the rebound, and the outlet pass. I think that's one thing that Mike has improved on so much this year. He gets that rebound and gets that ball out.
Well, that's his role. That's what he's expected to do.
Has picked up his 4th foul. I believe that's going to be number 4. Yes. It is.
See, Coach Reiser has got his arm around Greg Garrison right now, so he's probably coming in.
With the shot, Weibel the rebound. And Garrison gets the rebound, puts it in.
Benecke's a good shooter. I think that's just showing exactly the intimidation that the Morton defense is having on him. I don't think he hasn't made a basket yet tonight, Wendy, and he's a good shooter. I think he's just being intimidated out there.
Scores Morton 52, Metamora 23 with 3:29 to go in the third quarter. Steve Weibel hits. That's a pretty shot.
Yes, anytime he can square around and face that basket and jump up, it's pretty high percentage he's going to put in the basket.
54-23 Morton. There's the steal. I think Weibel forced that steal. Look at that pass to Kaufman. He threaded the needle on that one.
Well, Kevin had 10 assists again last night, and he's doing a pretty good job again tonight.
That was a good pass in there to Lyons.
Yes, it was.
But he blew it.
Good tip by Kaufman.
Tip by Kaufman. Hey, that's something we've been doing a lot better this year, getting those tips up there, I think.
And he got a little anxious there. You know what helps this Morton ball club, too, Wendy, is they're such good friends with each other. That's very important to be able to play as a team, and if you are good friends.
That was Garrison. He really popped that one. That makes it 60-23. You know, in the first quarter, Metamora had 3 points for a long time. They've only scored 4 so far in this quarter. That was Bontemps and using the bank shot.
He uses the board, I think, outside better than any high school player I've ever seen.
He does. He hits that 15, 18-footer. Use the bank board. I believe that was McCafferty fouled under there. Neither team's in the bonus yet.
There's Chismark in the ball game. Mike McCafferty out.
That was McClung. Maybe that's his 5th foul. I see him go sit down. It may not have been. I didn't see the light go on, but I thought it probably was. 1:39 to go in the third quarter. Did you see how he ducked under that arm?
The offense is having fun now, Wendy. It's a nice move, a nice move. Jones is a good basketball player.
He sure is. He's been about the only thing that Metamora's had tonight. Here we are with 1:14 to go in the third quarter. Morton with 64 points, 64-24, 25 lead over the Redbirds.
Well, I don't know how many free throws in a row that is, but I know that's at least 12 free throws in a row that Jones has made in the last 2 basketball games. Another good move.
That was Kaufman again. Chismark with a foul. Penicky at the line with a 1-and-1.
Well, this is amazing. I don't know what his scoring average is, but he is still shut out for this ball game. Last night, he looked awfully good to me.
The score is 66-27. 52 seconds to go in the quarter. Foul is on Lyons. Kaufman's going to be at the line with a 1-and-1. And he gets the first one. Would you believe here we are with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter, and Morton has a 41-point lead. Basket by Jones.
What Jones or what?
Weigel with the rebound, but he's fouled. There's Beneke on his back. Steve will go to the line with 1-1.
He's a good free throw shooter, too. I didn't put a hex on him when I said that.
Well, I don't think so. He's shooting over 75%. Beneke gets his first basket from the field. He had 2 free throws. Morton 70. Metamora 31, and they're holding for the last second shot. It's down to 7 seconds. Hey, Garrison almost.
Well, that's their one cheer for every ball game. They give it to us. Usually Rob Anthony's up there on top on shaky grounds.
That Otis group's added a lot to the spirit here this year. And Otis stands there. Our team is super.
To 31, that was a big quarter for Morton. Caught Andy watching there a little bit, I think.
Yeah, he got on the inside of him, and there wasn't much he could do. Either let him shoot and foul him. Good pass in there to Biegeski. Look at that rebound by Kaufman. He just went up real tough and got that one.
He's playing a real fine ball game.
There's Steve with his steal. And he goes in for the layup. I don't know whether he was thinking about death or not there.
There's the hands again.
There he is. Bontemps with the... You know, Bontemps got that basket, but he got that ball because of what Weigel did.
That's right.
You know, Steve does that a lot. He gets those hands. He's kind of deceiving.
There he is again.
There he is again. I don't believe this. He's coming up. Oh, what a pass.
Good pass.
Oh, Mike Biegeski taking the ball down the middle and a fast break. How about that?
I think he liked it. He's got a big smile on his face right now. Timeout for Metamora.
That makes the score Morton 78. Metamora 33 with 6:35 to go in this ball game.
Well, you brought up an interesting point, and I think a real important point of the importance on defense that Weigel and Kaufman especially play They're smart. They're both real fine students, and they're real smart basketball players, and they've got their hands on that ball all the time, and they certainly help the team and help Bontemps get a few baskets with puppies. They both just took a break. Right under our booth here, getting a drink, and a couple other seniors get a chance out there. There's a hand again.
You know, I think if I was playing on the other team against Morton, I'd figure that they had 10 guys out there, 2 on each man.
There's another block. Bogeski just had another block.
Foul on Heck. Bogeski will go at the line with the 1-and-1. Score now is 93 Morton, Metamora 43, 3:06 to go in the game.
I think that's 83, Wendy. We got a light burn up.
That's right, it is 83. Well, we've had another packed house here tonight, just like all the games all year long. And Lions, the quick tempo on that.
Well, they got a little half-court press of their own now.
You know, these reserves have been holding their own as far as the score is concerned since they've come in here.
They've had an opportunity to play this year, and there's nothing like game experience. Here's Jones. That was a beautiful move.
That was a nice move. 83 to 48. Basket by Chismar. Metamora making a few substitutions now also.
Well, it's about time to do that. I think the kids practice all week, and getting a game like this, you might as well let them all get a chance to get in there.
Completes the three-point play. There's 2:07 to go in the game. The foul is on Garrison. Bednar's at the line.
Bednar's at the line. Missed his first free throw.
With a shot and gets it. 88 to 49, Morton. 1:50 to go in this game.
Good pass.
Basket by Lions.
Both teams out here tonight have been primarily senior ball clubs. And we saw maybe a lot of new faces next year.
Dave Wilson shot makes the score 90-51.
Good basket.
There's Lions again, 90-53, 1:11 to go in the game. The foul was on Steve Kennel. Wants to go to the line with a 1-and-1. $1:05 to go in this ball game. Pretty good move there. Spun around, pushed that in off the board. I think Chismark kind of got creamed there, didn't he?
That was pretty rough under there. On this type of game, everybody's pretty happy, so nobody's going to say too much.
42 seconds, 90-55.
Oh, we got 3 sophomores in there now. Now, the first game, our sophomore team from Morton came from behind at halftime and won going away. They played a fine ball game. I think they're 9-2 right now, Wendy, so we could have a good team next year in the years to come.
Yeah, they have really shown some improvement. Earlier in the year, I saw a couple games. I haven't seen too many of their games, but they've been coming along real well.
Well, they've got some good size and some good smarts out in front. I think they're 9-2 right now, or 10-2 is their record. Oh, Jeff Bednar.
Counting down time. We have a foul out of Scott Weibel.
At the gun, but I think he's going to get 2 shots.
I think we're going to have a couple of shots there. Scott's going to get a couple of shots. Well, we'll see whether it's 90-57 or just what it will be. Well, the person is close, but that just doesn't count. Final score. Morton Potters versus the Metamora Redbirds.
Well, Morton now goes to 19-0, and Metamora 17-2. I think they both had fun, although I'm sure Metamora is quite disappointed. It's been real fun tonight, Wendy.
You know, this is my first experience. I think it's your first too, isn't it, Gary?
Oh, yes. Quite an experience.
The only thing I'm worried about, you know, we're sitting up here in kind of tight quarters. And every once in a while, we have a close ball game, you know, against Ignatius or Rockford School or something. I'm able to get excited and jump up, and there's no place for me to jump up to.
That's right. That's right. We only got a couple feet here. But it has been fun, and
This has been a Cable 7 production.